Welcome, Marc Cam from Loanscope. You've kindly joining us today. We're putting to you what the banks are currently looking for from your clients when you put in an application for them.
Yeah, absolutely. Look, banks looks for three things mainly. So they look at the financial position. That's what sounds very obvious to a lot of people, but they also look at which type of property you are buying. Banks don't like to take any risk. Okay, the less risk, the better it is for them. So having a strong applicant, it's one thing, but if they are buying a property that is high risk, and what I mean by that is, imagine a beautiful property is fully renovated, but in the middle of nowhere, that's a risk for the bank. Or an apartment that may have an atypical design or located part of a large tower, that's definitely have an impact and a risk. So the banks actually look at the security more than most people think. That's one point, Tonya, it's important to remember. The other thing beside the financial position is also the character and the source of income. So some banks have some appetite for certain type of source of income, but also industries. Some banks have more appetite for self-employed, for example. So self-employed, it's which your tradies to your doctors having his own business. Then you have some other lenders that will be more accommodating for, certain type of industries, especially with COVID right now, people working in the health industry, trying to give them a bit of a push as well.
So your role is to guide them through this process and really to match them up with the most appropriate lender for who they are and their financial situation.
For who they are, for the financial position, but also for what they are looking to buy. Again, some banks will be more accommodating for, I'm doing a lending for a client buying a property well outside of Melbourne. The financial position is not an issue. She's a high executive in Melbourne, but that's, the financial position is not an issue. However, the security location with the bushfire location and things like that, a lot of my common lenders that would have been okay for this type of clients said, no, look, it's too risky for us. But we did find a lender that was okay with it. So that's a good example. So that's my role, yes, to match the lenders that will have the appetite for my clients. And also making the process, if you have a bank that follows you and have the appetite, then they will make the process for my client easier as well.
Thank you for your insights today.
You're welcome. Thanks a lot, Tonya.